Ebusuya Donald Trump abepa Mahama achew. Wasi boni bia waye Ghana yemfa nche no.
Roadmap na da hono kire say on the 17th of next month, which is just days numbered. By that time, the South Style and the Battle Chukwudi Jude should be on his way back in Nigeria.
Charlie, today I have two great stories for you. One is Donald Trump is pleading with Ghanaians and Ghana government that he is sorry for putting ban on Ghanaian passport holders. He has lifted that ban. And also the Igbo king, Charlie, they said they are going to deport him by 17th of October. Dr. Hassan Ayariga and Kweku, and then have more details. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk.
We are uncultured. The Constitution. Read again.
Yes, let's read.
I'll read again.
Yeah. Article.
Section 63 of Act 759 empowers citizens to challenge unlawful installment. Carefully.
I see.
Section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act.
Section 63
of the Chieftaincy Act 2008.
2008. I'm also
Act 759.
Act 759
makes unlawful claims to chieftaincy a criminal offense.
Great one. You heard it loud and clear.
And we are going to invoke, we are citizens, we are going to invoke Article 2661 of the Constitution, Section 1011 of the Act 2020 and 1037 to regulate and limit land acquisition by non-citizens. Now, no more. Landlords, listen very well. No more sales of land to Nigerians or to foreigners. Outright say no more. There's a clause that prevents you and regulates the limit land acquisition. Okay? That there's a limit to the land acquisition that foreigners can have. And that must be also made. So Ghanaians, we have the Act backing us. We have the Constitution backing us. So citizen arrest.
That's right.
Is going to happen on the 17th. If you're all watching and listening, 17th of October, we are going to embark on citizen arrest if the self-acclaimed king who has violated the laws is still living in Ghana.
Hey.
This is the law we are following.
This is a profound...
And we have the right to do that.
Yeah.
We as citizens have the right to invoke and do citizen arrest of anybody.
So then at this time, we don't need a national security too.
No, the national security should help him by taking him out. That is the easiest thing to do. But if they don't do it, they shouldn't blame us.
Creator has also weighed in on the controversy surrounding the South Style and Battle Chukwudi Jude, sharing her thoughts on his exit and what Ghanaians must do next. Nigeria ni bawe ono so ne odinano abeto nkomo emu bi na enkomo no ne ebo no emu eyewiram kaka mpese Ghana fo ina tie doc nso betie. But before ye beko sa video no so no anadwi ye the roadmap na to ho. Ghanaians, listen. Roadmap na da ho no kire say on the 17th of next month, which is just days numbered. By that time, the South Style and then Battle Chukwudi Jude should be on his way back in Nigeria. So Mr. Chukwudi Jude, if you are watching, if by any means you get to know this, the declaration, the momentum, and the ultimatum has been declared tonight. Now, said by the Constitution Dr. Hassan just read, including articles covering our chieftaincy institution and the mother constitution. The Constitution was not written by him. The Constitution was not written by me. The Constitution was not written by President John Dramani Mahama. Neither it was written by any government official or even the opposition. It was written by all of us. Therefore, Ghanaians have the power, and I'm sure you also read. When we come back, I would again crave Dr. Hassan Ayariga's indulgence to walk us through the articles, the ones that empower the citizens of this state to take the law up. Then we discharge ye gidi ye huni say
Make
the
a white
fella say
rice.
by that time let you could do one man musu.
I'll give him
Monday exclusive be bawo. Monday, I won't give you hint, but something is coming exclusive on Monday edition. Still on the IGBO matters. On Monday.
Ebusuya Donald Trump abepa Mahama acho. Wasi boni bia waya Ghana yemfa nche no. Nanse nsembe obekeka ye se wa Ghana visa restrictions. 3 months B1 B2 single entry na no kokotwea. Wa reverse se siade se obe apply visit visa obetimi ama 5 years. Na ensem ni nyina ene say nanse ya na United Nations UN efre summit. Na omo nyina akoye omo kodwindwiri ewiase ho. Ene amampanifuwe we ko no akasa we ko no akasa na amampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In fact, speech bi odi maye no ebinsi wiase mu da. Very emotional speech. Otachi ewo Victor Power. Yeka Victor Power amaman bi to say US, UK, China, Russia. Se eba UN Security Council. Se efa ye bambo ewo wiase entokwa esi aman mienu ntem na womo enko decide ya. Wonom ewo permanent seat. Ewo sa Security Council wa ye from Victor Power. President Mahama chiremu a African country bieni wa owo permanent seat. Eti UN enye bibi mfa ho. Owie no wase president bi sori ana wotene baby se obi no aba ni krosu illegal na se bibi senti na wo mo ye criminal. Se dienti na wo frɛ nipa dasani se wo ye criminal nko bokro no wa ba okrosu na ne nkrata ewa wo se wo ye criminal. Eho ene ehu se eye Donald Trump adapa ene da so no. Na ebusia wakan ya eka se in fact se ebinum te se Ukraine foi entokwa esi wo honom ne ade wonom ebesiki asylum ewo mo ho na magiomatum nanso ko bibini ko daki eba mu abrofi mu kromu na mo ba besiki asylum a mu ho am so mo ye criminal mu deport wo mu na mu deport wo mu aden na mo ye Africa sa. In fact, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, very powerful speech. Owieye and was citing examples. Ghana for etimi akotena America, etumi akoye judge mpanifo, Ghana for doctor for amakoye mayor ewo US some of the state. In fact, was citing Kofi Annan, UN Secretary General, the late Kofi Annan.
America and Europe. These are people who have brought great distinction to the countries that they decided to call home. Just as the migrants and the children of migrants before them did, I dare say these are not invaders. These are not criminals. Madam President, the slave trade must be recognized as the greatest crime against humanity. As the African champion on reparations, Ghana intends to introduce a motion in this August body to that effect. More than 12.5 million Africans were forcibly taken against their will and transported to create wealth for the powerful Western nations. We must demand reparations for the enslavement of our people and the colonization of our land that resulted in the theft of our natural resources, as well as the looting of artifacts and other items of cultural heritage that have yet to be returned in total. We recognize the value of our land and the value of our lives, as did our colonizers, as well as the governments that happily paid reparations to former slave owners as compensation for the loss of their property in quotes.
Trump tiye no sinitrasi. Papa ye nie Okoya no share US consulate embassy ni semasa. Munka nkyere Ghana for ne sese mo pevisa. Ye be mo 5 years. Eye B1 B2. Enti foreign minister okujeto ablakwa abetwete. Sese de Ghana I wenya directives from America say ya reverse visa restrictions no. It is a okoye B1 B2 eye visit visa. Sese de enya 3 months bi ye betimi amaw akwesi be 5 years.
US placed visa restriction in Ghana and lifted it. Trump is a political chess player, but Mahama just beat him at the very game he invented. What really happened that Ghana was placed on the visa restriction? And why was this visa restriction lifted? Mahama became president of Almighty Republic of Ghana, whilst Trump also became president of the United States of America. Trump wanting to not only show America might, but also to control other countries around the world. Placed several restrictions, not just on visa, but trade restriction and you name it. When Mahama became president, he got control of Ghana, number one. He made sure that Ghana moved back towards that Kwame Nkrumah's mentality, because Kwame Nkrumah is living in Mahama not just in spirit, but in thought and in thinking. Hence, he has come to continue what Kwame Nkrumah started. Don't forget, the biggest threat to the West out of Africa ever is Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So for Mahama to come and continue Kwame Nkrumah's legacy, that made him a red flag to the West. Number 2, Mahama is pro-Russia, pro-Chinese, pro-African, 100%. Hence, this made him a threat to the West. Red flag. Number 3, Mahama, when he came, the Sahel region of Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, that the West wanted to control, that has made even France now going down, that America used to benefit from hugely. They used to sell weapons day in, day out. Mahama came, supported them, not just supported them, opened the doors of Ghana to them, acted as an elder brother to Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, because they needed that moral support, that elderly brother who would intervene for them when it comes to the international standing, and also they needed a shipment route. Don't forget, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso imports more than they produce, and even what they produce, they would have to ship it. And one major way of shipment, or cheapest means of shipment of getting the goods out of their country, is that of shipment. Hence, they use Ghana port. When you come to Ghana, day in, day out, things are moving from Ghana ports to that of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. And also there is a trade rail being constructed from Ghana to Burkina Faso. The Eastern Corridor Road is also being constructed to that of Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. And also Ghana is currently building an inland port in that of Kumasi to make sure that to easily facilitate a dispatchment of Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger goods. This made Mahama a red flag to the West. And that was the reason why at the beginning of it, they said Ghana was unsafe, but the internet did not give way, because nowadays, I'll tell you point blank, hardly there's a Ghanaian who is not online, who would not see issues and comment and participate. And Ghanaians showed in huge support, as well as Africans, that Ghana was safe and strong and beautiful and sweet with rich culture and value. Hence, that did not go. The Americans they came in to support Ghana with military support and all that. That did not sit well. Mahama still showed might and showed strength. That was the reason why the visa restriction now came in. The visa restriction came in to tighten so that Mahama would yield, so that Ghana would bend to the dictates of America. But guess what? Mahama is a chess player. This guy did not yield. This guy rejected it. Mahama knows politics so much that he knows what Trump is doing. Trump is leaving room for negotiation, so that if he can scrape 10% or 20%, and then that is his value. Mahama wanted to scrape 90%. So hence, he showed power ball and power might. And Mahama came in. Trump wanted a place to send in the deportees from America. He wanted to repatriate them all. No country wanted to repatriate them. Ghana staunchly condemned it. Ghana said they would not take any of these people. But don't forget, Ghana is a home of Pan-Africanism. 9 out of the 100% of Pan-Africanists in Africa, I'll tell you, 70% of them are in Ghana. Hence, this is a home to Africa. That made Mahama clearly said that. Now, let me beat you at your game. Of the Africans that you want to deport, the West Africans, they are free to come to Ghana. Just send them here. Ghana is a home to them. They can be here freely at will. Now, this is the catch. 20 of these people were sent down. And then Mahama negotiated using, for some of you who may think that what he did is not right, let's use the Machiavellian principle of do evil that good may come. Now, Mahama brought in 20 West Africans who, anyway, they would have still deported them to Ghana. And now Mahama opened the floodgate for Ghanaians and West Africans to go back to the United States. Before that, what happened? He brought them, negotiated with them that I'll take these people, but you have to let a lot of Ghanaians and Africans who have the way to go to America, do business, learn whatever they will learn, come back to the continent, and we all benefit from it and live. That's the power ball he played. But before he went down for a touchdown, guess what he did? Went to the United States, lambasted the United States of America in the West, and show might, show strength, and after that, he went to sit at the table and negotiated with Trump. Here is the case. Trump got 10% and Mahama cleared the remaining 90%. That's how come Mahama took in 20 people, and guess what? Opened the floodgate for the entirety of Ghana to go back to the United States of America and do whatever they want to do and come back. So the visa restriction have been lifted. Now, that is what you call a touchdown. But what happened at the UN General Assembly? Please look at the video I have done on it.
Charlie, so now the US is saying that Ghanaian passport holders can apply for visa or US visa and get 5 years, like the way it was previously. And I think it's a beautiful thing to see. You know, the US doing this and lifting the ban says a lot that about Ghana. I don't know whether they've done this for other African countries, but doing it for Ghana, Charlie, it's a great thing. And I think our leaders perhaps are doing something that is helping the country, because if people have businesses to do in the US and they are going to get only 3 months, one entry, that perhaps will not help them. You understand? So I think this is a good move for the US and also for Ghana. And I think Ghana and the US, like, they have a very good relationship. That's actually the reason why. So Charlie, I'm happy about that. And also Dr. Hassan Ayariga and Kwekuan, they say they are going to do citizen arrest. Basically, citizen arrest, because it's in the constitution that if someone like that flouts the constitution and does something wrong against the law, the citizens have the power to arrest such a person. So this is what they want to do on the 17th of October. I don't know how it's going to go, but Charlie, we live to see. We are all here. We live to see. We live to see. Thank you so much for watching.